Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
I hope you danced to my song. My guests today, they're dancing to it too. So we're just having a good time. I hope that it inspires you just to sit back, relax, and enjoy my guests for the day. I have two fabulous people I think you're really going to love. I have Stephanie Richardson from DNS Painting, and I have Mr. Mike Dees of Augusta Amusements. Thank you both for being here with me today.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah,
Thank you.
starting off my day, just great. I love these people. Really, really great information. Mike, let's start with you. You are, what is your title with Augusta Amusements?
Well, I'm president and CEO, but I'm the only person with Augusta Amusements, so it sounds better than it really is.
Yeah, and let's not leave your wife out because she's involved with some of the pastries and things sometimes that are served.
Well, truth be told, she really is the boss. I just answer to her.
We've talked about women in business, so no, I know Mike is the man behind Augusta Amusements. So anyway, you want to definitely check him out. We're going to talk about some upcoming events that you don't want to miss, some great holiday things and some things in 2026. But let's talk about Augusta Amusements and a little background. Augusta Amusements is a live music organization that brings family-friendly concerts to the Augusta area. Founded in 1931 and reinstated in 2009, it hosts various shows, including tributes, concerts, and holiday performances, with events held at the Jabez Hardin Auditorium there at the library in Evans.
That's correct, and Hardin has been our home for the last 14 years, but Augusta Amusements has a real rich history. It started in 1931, and they owned and managed all of the theaters downtown Augusta, and in 1940 they built the Miller Theater.
Wow.
And then the company dissolved in the mid-'80s, and as I was researching the Miller and I found this company name, I thought there's too much history behind the company name to let it sit dormant. So I brought it back to life in 2009, and our focus is to bring family-friendly entertainment to the CSRA.
Yes, and you do. I mean, I've been to many of your performances through the year, and always great. The venue is awesome. Easy parking into the library area, and you guys normally have some wine, and your wife bakes some things for sale as well. So I always run into fun friends there.
Yeah, and our patrons always look forward to what kind of cake has Jeanette baked or what kind of brownies and cookies. They always look forward to that at intermission. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's a fun place to be. We're thankful that we can call it home. And again, it's an easy in and out theater, and we actually have a portico where if it's raining, you can pull up to the front, let everybody out, no one gets wet, and then you can park your car.
That's right. You can't ask for better than that. Let's talk about some of the events coming up. On December 5th, that's your next, you have a Sail On Christmas concert. What can you tell me about that?
Well, this concert is really for Beach Boys fans, and I know there are a lot of Beach Boys fans out there. In 1964, the Beach Boys recorded a Christmas album. So this group is called Sail On. They're a Beach Boys tribute band, but they also have a holiday show, and they come back and they do all the songs from the Beach Boys Christmas album, but you know everyone wants to hear the Beach Boys hits, so they will also do the Beach Boys hits.
Some of the hits. Is that one song, Christmas Comes Each Time This Year? That's Beach Boys, isn't it? That's a Christmas song. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking, do I know any? And that's one I thought of. December 20th, is it Celtic? Is that how you say that?
It's Celtic Angels Christmas.
I'm from Kentucky, so I need a little help sometimes with words. Celtic Angels Christmas. Look how beautiful. I mean, what a way to get really into the holidays, into Christmas.
And I brag on this show because this is the best holiday show anywhere in the CSRA. We schedule this one pretty close to Christmas Eve. We do it on December the 20th this year because if you're having a little trouble getting into that Christmas spirit, this is the show that will get you there. There's 5 beautiful ladies that sing and dance. They change outfits throughout the show. There's 5 guys doing traditional Irish dance, including tap dance, and then live musicians with LED screens showing the Ireland landscape. It's the most beautiful Christmas show you'll see anywhere.
This is the one I saw a couple of years ago, I think. Yes. Oh, that music just speaks to your soul. And the visuals, like you said, are just amazing and really get you into the spirit if you aren't already. And my last segment today is going to be about Christmas. And the set already is Christmas. So Get in the mood, yeah. And if you're not by the 20th, you've got to see this show. March 28th, you have another event, and I am going to let you say this man's last name because I did not. I meant to ask you before the show.
His name is Michael Casehammer. He's actually been to the Hardin Auditorium twice in the past, and he is one of the most amazing piano players that you'll ever see. He brings his trio in, so he's doing a lot of original songs, but he's doing a lot of the old standards too. And it is just an entertaining evening with Michael Casehammer.
Gotcha. Well, you sent me some videos and just absolutely entertaining and amazing. So when we get closer to March, I'll have you back on and we'll talk about that as well. But anyway, we have 2 great shows coming up that people don't want to miss. Let's talk a little more about the history. You have some great tribute artists that come in. One that comes to mind, of course, is the Whitney Houston, Belinda Davids that you have coming in usually once a year.
Yeah, yeah. That is the best produced show that we've ever done. The entertainers travel from Australia, from South Africa, from Europe to come to the Hardin Auditorium. And for all you Whitney fans, you know that if a lady is going to get up and sing a Whitney song, she better be good.
Yes.
Because people are very critical.
Steve Harvey, she performed for Steve Harvey, and he said she was right on. You know, we've become friends with the band, and now that they want us to travel to South Africa to see them and all. They're just really great people. We love always to host their after party and all of that. But just really great tribute artists and bands that you have coming in that we always enjoy, and I like bringing friends. You know. Really, this makes great Christmas gifts. You know, sometimes you think, oh, what can I buy somebody? Buy 4 tickets, take some friends, take some family to a show. That's a great gift. You're giving an experience, and the older I get, I like to give experiences. There are plenty of great restaurants out there by the Jabez.
Absolutely.
So you can take
plenty of restaurants.
Yeah, take some new ones popping up. We went to one the other night. So anyway, make an evening of it. Take your friends and your family to a show. Have an experience with them. Don't buy them something maybe they're not going to wear or whatever. But Mike, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Michael. It's always a pleasure to come on
take a look at Augusta Amusements. You'll be glad you did. Stephanie Richardson from DNS Painting up next. Stay tuned.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world do everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. 40 years ago, we began a journey built on craftsmanship, hard work, and integrity. Then in October 2005, we took a leap of faith and brought our dream showroom to life. Hardwood Floors & More exists because of you, our clients, friends, and community. We are so grateful for the memories behind us and the dreams still ahead. Join us as we celebrate this milestone with specials throughout the showroom. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Stephanie Richardson is always a wealth of information when it comes to painting, and we're going to give you more tips today. I mean, we're just going to throw it in your lap, and we're going to tell people what they need to do.
Absolutely, let's do it.
It never fails. all these things we tell people, it's difficult. So that's what they need to hire the professional.
They do.
But this shows you know what you're talking about. You
Little
know what
bit,
you're doing.
yeah.
So give Stephanie a call. You might have to go on a waiting list. We keep her busy.
Yes.
But
That's one of the things we're talking about today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, and because this time of the year, I think people think, oh, the painters aren't busy. But you're always
We're
busy.
slammed.
And you're busy a lot this year because of that big golf tournament that comes around in not too distant future.
Yes.
And people need to start
They
preparing
need to
for
start
that.
calling me now. I have had this every year. They wait until mid-March to call me like, oh, we need our
Yes.
foyer painted or we need a bedroom painted. And I'm like, we can't get to you. So now is the perfect time to
Yeah.
start planning for renting your house out for the Masters.
Exactly. I get some of that in my business as well. And, hopefully I have something in stock and I can help people jump through hoops. But painting, I mean, that's like one of the first things in design and decorating that you want to do. You want to start with your floor and walls and all of that, get that stuff done before you get to my part. So it is the perfect time to get
Yes.
involved. If you're renting your home, if you're thinking about renting your home, you need to get pictures to show, it's like an Airbnb. You have to have pictures to show the guests what they're going to, so you got to get this stuff done.
Exactly.
So we have to do that. Something else that you wanted to talk about was because of the hurricane last year, people are still rebuilding. I mean,
They are.
I passed by homes going to my home that are just now being rebuilt over a year later.
Yes.
But there were a lot of decks and fences that were taken out with that storm that had
Yes.
been built in the last year.
Yeah, and it is so important to get them protected. I love using a solid body stain because paint will just sit on top of the wood, whereas stain actually penetrates that wood and protects it. With solid body stain, you get all the benefits of the stain, but it comes with the paint, so you can match it to HOA colors or to match the exterior of your home or to give your home a fun little area. And the same thing with your fence. You want to coat that wood because with all the rain and just being exposed to the elements, you're just going to replace it again, and it's cheaper to recoat than it is to replace.
Yeah, I think sometimes people think, oh, if they're using outdoor lumber, that's all they need. But sometimes even just maybe a clear sealer.
Sometimes just like a Thompson water seal, or I like to go above and beyond. I use Super Deck from Sherwin-Williams, Chef's Kiss with products, and the water just rolls right off of it. It's amazing.
Gotcha. And like you said, some HOAs, you have, like in my neighborhood, every fence has to be stained the same color, and they do recommend a solid stain.
Yes.
Which does penetrate, and it doesn't show so much grain. It almost looks painted.
It does.
And it's solid. And honestly, I would say over 20 years ago we painted or stained it, and it still looks really good.
It does.
It might have faded a little, but it still looks really, really good.
Yeah, one thing that you are going to have to do is on decks, because areas that you walk on, anything that walks on is going to be constant maintenance. We usually have to recoat about every 5 years. So, but again, it's cheaper to recoat every 5 years than it is to replace when boards start caving in as you walk on them.
That's right, absolutely, yeah. So you've got to think about all of that. As far as painting now, winter is a great time because it dries faster.
It does.
You don't have all the humidity in the air of
And
the
those
summer.
late afternoon showers that just completely throw us off. So we have to pack up and leave by 1 o'clock because it's calling for rain by 3 o'clock.
Right.
As long as the temperatures are, above 45 degrees, it is ideal. Humidity is down, you're right, everything dries quicker. And it dries more evenly too, because you don't have
Yes.
all that moisture in the air mixing in with our wet products.
That's true. Yeah, people don't think about some of that. Better adhesion, drier air helps paint adhere to surfaces more effectively. So like you said, even coats.
Yes,
and it's
even
less
coats.
likely to peel or bubble over
Exactly,
time.
yes.
Because you get some of that moisture in there, you're going to create that. And paints do that too. Paints can
definitely
peel
do.
and bubble and all of that. So yeah, smoother finishes because of the, we have talked about that. You get a head start on projects. Let's say you don't rent your house for Masters. I know we have a lot of guests that aren't renting for Masters. You're missing out. You should. Even if you have a smaller home, there are some companies, TV, radio, there are media companies that come into town, or a chef that just needs a place to sleep. So, don't rule it out. It's really, really great money, just saying. So let's say you're not renting for Masters. It's still great to get ahead of the game for spring.
Still planning ahead because we are a smaller company. Unfortunately, just like any of the trades, finding painters is harder. They're aging out, they're getting older, and the true old school painters just aren't able to do it anymore. So we are a smaller company. So we book, months out in advance. And so if you say, I'm having a huge party, a graduation party, go ahead and get on the schedule now, because that way you're not pushed for time, you're not, let down because we can't get to you. We're not let down because we can't get to you, because nothing breaks my heart more than telling somebody no.
Yes.
So go ahead and just always plan and be prepared. we're relatively quick. We can get in and out, and it's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah, and great value. My clients
Exactly.
love your value as well, but they love what you do also. But you know, in doing something in the winter, when it comes to spring, that's one thing you don't have to do. You can get out and enjoy the weather. Then, you know, and it brightens up a space. You know, if we're doing interior painting, use the dark winter months to brighten up and liven up your interior spaces.
And think about like the spring coming, having parties out on your new decks or anything. You know, it's done. You can get everything set up, and then you just enjoy the space.
Ready to go.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I wanted to talk about a tool that you've talked about before on the show, but I'd never seen this before. It's
They're
the
really
peel
cool.
and sticks. You guys, you know, we talked about painting some swatches to see if you like. Well, this makes it so easy. It's a large piece. I mean, that's 8 by 11 or something like that. And this just peels off and can stick to your wall. You can see there.
The great thing is you can move it around your house because,
Yeah.
again, we talk about lighting. And so you can say, oh, this I'm going to put this by my big open windows during the day, but I'm going to put this over here where, you know, at night.
Yeah, exactly. You want to see how the light hits it and all of that. But yeah, it's sticking well, and then it pulls right back up. It's kind of like that peel and stick wallpaper that
Yes.
Suzanne Honeymichael talks about.
Awesome.
But let's say you're considering something green like this. You can take a look on this, and you might get 2 of these samples, and sometimes maybe put them in the corner to see how it looks,
Exactly.
again, with the light value and all of that. But really, really great tools, but this is what you pay the expert for. Seriously.
Way cleaner than the samples that you actually have to brush on.
Yes, yes, yes. We have several people in my little audience here today, and they all want her to come quickly, and we keep you busy.
We're trying.
I love it. Stay tuned. I have talked Stephanie into staying with me, and we're going to do some craft segments together, right?
Looking forward to it.
Okay. We'll be right back. A Design Dilemma coming up next.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fears Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
Design Dilemma brought to you by Stephanie Richardson, who is here with me. This is a Design Dilemma. I am going to show you, people have asked me for some inexpensive decor tips for the holidays. And so here we are. This segment is about cranberries. I love cranberries at Christmas time.
Yes.
They're so pretty and fresh, that red with the green, because I'm a traditionalist.
I am
like
too.
the traditional red and green for Christmas.
I do too.
So we're going to start, and I'm sure you've done this maybe when you were a child, stringing cranberries on. I have this, it's like a upholstery string. And so you can use wire, you can use a variety of things. But as I told Stephanie, she's like, well, tell me what we're going to do. So I told her we're doing this. And she said, that's why I go to the craft store, so I don't have to make this stuff. But, you know, I have not, to be honest, I have not done this before. And, I'll let you do this. But I'm loving, you know what, I'm loving this already. What I love about the strings of cranberries is you can swag them into your garland on your mantle. You can add them into the tree. You could alternate popcorn with this. That would be awfully cool as well. I did popcorn as a kid. Did you?
I did.
We strung popcorn.
Yes.
But I love the cranberries because again, that red well, you're a painter, so you know the opposite color on the color wheel, and that's what does coordinate well from green is red.
Yes.
So that's why it pops. It's visually balanced, and it works really, really well.
And look how easy this is. If I can do it,
so
anybody
easy.
can do this.
I gave you a kind of I wish the needle was a little longer, but it's a solid, maybe not a knitting needle, but it's a thicker needle than just for string. I want to show you a couple of other things. So I'm going to take a vase, and I'm going to put this cylindrical vase inside of it. So when I do that, you see there's a gap between the two glasses. So what I'm going to do is add cranberries between those. Now you can add ornaments. You can add any little thing that might fit. So we're going to put this around. Some are going into the cylindrical part. I'm just kind of doing this fast. You know me, I'm always rushing. But anyway, you're going to see how nice this is because so many times we put flowers in a vase, whether they're fresh, whether they're silk, and the stems start poking out of whatever we fill the vase with. But this is really nice. I've seen people do this with candy, like peppermint candy, but you can they're all over the place. I love it. Well, and this is something that you might have in your fridge, or you can pick up, at the grocery store. So look what I've already done. I've already created a really pretty thing there. Again, we've talked about this, I don't necessarily like to use silk or fake flowers much. I picked these up only because they were already kind of put together, and for the show I thought it would be easy. But now, as I place this down in the center here, you don't see anything poking up around in here. That's really solid with the cranberries. I got 2 of these just so it could be a little more solid. But let's see.
That is so pretty.
But, again, the flowers are questionable. But anyway, you see how nice that vase looks with those cranberries. But again, consider if you have some old little antique ornaments. I don't know, I could see the little Hershey's Kisses in there for some silver.
Yes.
I didn't have a lot of space in between, so these cranberries are perfect because they are small. But anyway, let me show you something else. Again, something that you can find around the house or outside the house. I'm going to take a glass container, and I've cut these off of my juniper bushes in the yard. And what I like about these, and I've cut about maybe 8 inches because I want to kind of circle them around because some of this can float. I'm going to add water and some of it can float, but if it's long enough, you can kind of just roll it around in the vase. I was going to have you do one.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
I was having fun with my cranberries.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you're fast. You want to get some, because I gave you the tiny one. But, and actually we can, if you want, we could cut this a little bit. And
Okay.
You might have enough as it is.
Yeah.
But we're doing that, and then we want to add a few cranberries just for the color. Rolling all over the place. But again, this red and green is really, really great. And then we're going to add the water. I'm going to save some water for you here. Oh, yours looks, I like yours. But that's what's great about this. You could do a large one in the center, and then you could do, trail some down your dining room table.
Oh, and it smells so good.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to float a candle here. This is something you can do. You have to be careful. This little votive candle that sometimes we have in a drawer, you've got to be careful because it can get a little waterlogged. But you can place that in the top there. And let's light these. They've showed me where the fire extinguisher is in case, I don't always use candlelight. I like those fake battery operated. But look how lovely something like this is with those colors again.
That is, it's
just
so pretty.
Really pretty, yeah. But you can use, again, you could trail this down the table. You could do a series of these
and
then the smaller. But again, cranberries, and look at what you've done here. Let's say you have garland on your mantle like this, and then you can trail something like this around. How pretty is that?
That's gorgeous.
The red and green. Really, really super. So they're inexpensive ideas for your Christmas decor.
Yay.
Right, yeah, just some cranberries I picked up at the grocery store. Ocean spray. So, great. Thank you for helping me.
Thank you for teaching me.
I love it. We'll be right back with my guest for the day.
Come on, let's make this one shine all day. Let's make this one with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
For decades, families and businesses have trusted F&M Bank to walk beside them. We know banking isn't just business, it's personal. That's why we've never aimed to be the biggest, just the most trusted. We're not loud or flashy, just a breath of fresh air in a noisy world. From Washington to Augusta, we're growing the right way by treating people right. F&M Bank, tradition you can trust, and peace of mind you can feel.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. We love being in your living room. We want to let you know tomorrow night is your first concert there, the one we talked about.
Yeah, the Sail On, the Beach Boys tribute. It'll be a Christmas concert featuring all of the Beach Boys Christmas songs, and then, of course, some of their favorites will be played also.
Yes, awesome. Yes, I noticed some of the old Christmas classics on TV are starting to play this week, actually. So, again, it's never too early to get into the spirit of Christmas, right?
Never too early.
And I think we showed people today how they could do it inexpensively.
And so pretty.
Yeah, you have a little buffet table, a dining table, you know, again, going down. If you have a round table, what I might suggest is maybe something larger in the center. And then you could do, you want to do odds, not evens, maybe 3 or 5 around that as well. But it makes a nice presentation and continue the theme on. I mean, you could just lay some greens around and then trail that. You did a great job with that.
That was fun.
Yeah, could I wear that maybe?
You could.
Yeah, I might get a little messy.
You'd be a snack for real.
I love it. We've had so much fun today. I love when I have my friends on the show and we can share what's going on in Augusta with you. You can always catch us on YouTube, the Signature Mike channel. You can check out all of our episodes. You can see some of the crafts that didn't go so well because we do film live. So you could always take a look and have a good laugh with me because when it doesn't work out, we do laugh a lot. And also you can write me at mike@signaturemike.com with any of your design dilemmas, as people have written to ask for some low maintenance and value design. So email me anytime, mike@signaturemike.com. I love hearing from you. So we will see you the next time on the Signature Mike Show. Let's wave bye to our guests. You were our guest today. Bye-bye. We'll see you next time.
All right.